Hi, welcome to RCKicks. On today's show, well, we're going to kick off the whole plan to create a Porsche 959 driver car. So we're going to start with the chassis from the I forget what it's called now, Jimny, not Jimmy, Jimny, which is the MF-01X chassis. Now, what makes this chassis work for us is that you have the chance to set it to be 210mm, 225mm or 239mm wheelbases. Now, 210 will work with this chassis, so that's the plan. One thing I'm not sure of that I've seen is that with this chassis, it doesn't leave enough room to put the drivers in. So that might be a bit of a problem, so we'll have to look at that one. Because it's more of a centralized chassis, it's not from the bottom, it actually runs through the middle, so it could be that you can't put a driver section with this and then you've got to black out the windows. Now, I'd rather not do that if possible, but if we have no choice, well, I'd rather have a runner car with blacked out windows than no 959 runner car. But we want to have four-wheel drive really, because that's what this car is all about, being that it's like a desert rally 4x4 sort of car. So that's the plan. Right, let's crack on and get it built in 210mm. Right, there we go, we're all set up, and let's kick off with page one. Page one. These puppies. I'll tell you what isn't in this kit. What's not in this kit is a, oh no, there it is. Oh, there it is. Right. Right, we have now just finished page 10, number 15, which is basically the front gearbox section and front chassis. Didn't have too much problems getting this in. It all went okay, can't really say much, it's just a standard clamshell sort of design. And then there's the rear box there, which will sort of go on, but you have to pick the middle section to get it right. So we'll just carry on really, but we're doing it at 210mm like I said before, which is the smallest you can get this chassis. Right, let's carry on. Right, we're getting there, it's starting to look like a chassis. I had a problem with the front diff, it was binding, so I had to dismantle it. It's still not brilliant, but I opened it up about 3 or 4 times. The rear one is fine, lovely and smooth, but the front one, it's smoother than it was, but it still feels a bit tight. But after taking it off and putting it on and greasing everything up and double checking everything, so there we go. So I'm just going to leave it, see how it goes once I get all the motor and everything running on it, and then maybe if I have to dismantle it again, then we'll see. Nothing special on the front, pretty easy stuff. Got the mounts in place, and then we're moving on to basically just fitting the motor in the rear and then getting the electronics in it. So let's crack on. So there you go, pretty easy, didn't take that long at all, to be quite honest with you. I had a few problems with the front gearbox, but turned out right in the end. Next, I've got to get the body. I've got to cut the 959 body out. It all looks like it lines up perfectly. with the wheelbase for the car, so I'm chuffed about that. I will order some oil shocks because I'm not very happy with those, and then once the shorter propeller shaft turns up, I'll fit that. So that's next. Also, I need to find out how I'm going to get adapters to fit the smaller hex size for the original 959 wheels, so I can fit those onto this car, but it's been done, so there's definitely an adapter that you can get. Right, apart from that, oh, if you haven't already, head over to RCKicks.com and don't forget you can join in and win a Tamiya Striker. So before that giveaway ends, go over there, watch the video. Oh, I'll post a link up here. Go check that out. And that's it. So we'll move on to the next thing. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.